All right, good morning or good evening. I'm used to saying good morning from here. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, explorers. It's great to have you back again. Once again, I am Commander Brian, and I'm so glad that you've decided to come back to Mars and beyond, where we explore the power that God can take us just about anywhere.
And I'm EP3-20, your friendly neighborhood robot assistant. I just loved our blessing last time about being kind. Who wants to tell us how you were kind? Is there someone out there that tell us how they were kind?
Yeah, we talked about that last night. Your mission was to go home and be nice to moms and dads and brothers and sisters and friends and neighbors. Anybody have any examples of how you were being nice to people? Did you do anything nice today? Yeah, there you go. That's nice. You went to the park. Anybody else? Yeah, what'd you do, buddy? You did what? You did? Good job. Yeah, buddy. George, what kind of chores did you do? You have lots of animals over there, don't you? Yes. You have lots of chores, don't you? Anybody else? Think. 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 All right, well, you think about it, and by the time we get back here, you will remember some of the things that you did that were nice to people. You all did something nice, I guarantee you. Did things nice for the people around you, because that's what God asks us to do, to be nice to our family and the others around us. So you think about it, and we'll talk about it when we get back here together after we go to our missions today. All right. So anyway, thank you for sharing the stories from those of you who did about how you were nice. Now that you're thinking so hard about it, how about you, EP320?
Well, the mail drone is coming today, and I want to write letters to my friends back on Earth, but I can't think of anything to say.
Nothing today. You won't stop talking. Well, I think you'll come up with something. I think you'll come up with something, because this is one of the most amazing jobs ever. Going to Mars and taking all these explorers with us. Can't you tell them something about that?
I can, but that's what I always write. I want to send something special this time so they'll know how much I care about them and miss them. I just can't think of anything new or fun to say.
I'll bet you know more than you think. How about we do a song? We hear a song, and that'll give you time to think, okay?
Great idea.
There's no gravity to hold us down. We're dancing with our feet off the ground, and our hearts are free, our spirits soar. Jesus, you're the one we're
I got it. I got it. I got it, Mission Commander.
Okay, so now settle down, EP320. Now calmly tell me what you got.
I can write my thanks to my friends and teachers for the things they did to care for me.
Just like the Bible story that we're exploring today, let's stop and check out our Bible video and just see how we can do nice things for people for which we can be thankful.
In the Bible, the book of Luke tells an interesting story of healing and thanks. Our main character, in the Bible, the book of Luke tells an interesting story of healing and thanks. Our main character, Jesus, was on his way to Jerusalem. As is always the case, he is traveling with purpose. He never accidentally runs into someone. This story was one such case. As Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem, he took a route that no Jewish GPS system would normally suggest. It was a route which took him right along the border between Samaria and Galilee. Most Jews from Galilee would never travel so close to Samaria, where the Samaritans lived, since the Jews and Samaritans didn't like each other at all. As Jesus continued on his journey, he was met by a group of leopards. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. No, not leopards. Oops. Whoops. I meant that should be spelled L-E-P-E-R-S. No. I'm sorry. They weren't leapers either. They were lepers. Lepers were people who had leprosy, a very bad disease that caused sores all over their body. These individuals were kicked out of their communities because they were considered unclean and no one wanted to be around them. Often lepers gathered together in groups since no one else would welcome them into their neighborhood. When this group of lepers saw Jesus walking nearby, they couldn't believe their eyes. They recognized him and just knew he could bring healing. They quickly started shouting at him, "Jesus, have pity on us, have pity on us." Now, most people would be afraid of the lepers and would walk the other way, but not Jesus. He didn't run away, and he didn't send them away. He wanted to bring healing. Since he was the Son of God, he could do that. Instead of healing them right away, however, Jesus did something very interesting. He told them to go show themselves to the priest. Now, this may seem odd, but in those days, priests were the only ones who could determine someone's cleanliness. If they determined someone was clean, that person could return home and be welcomed back into that neighborhood. What is very interesting, however, is that Jesus asked them to have faith, to take some action before the healing would take place. Jesus told them to go show themselves to the priest. So all 10 men walked away to do just that. And it was only then that the 10 lepers were healed. Out of all the 10 of the healed lepers, only one decided to stop and thank Jesus. No, they didn't have texting in those times. No, this man actually turned around, left the other 9 men, and ran back to Jesus to thank him. The man fell at Jesus' feet and praised God at the top of his lungs. And what made this even more amazing is that he was a Samaritan. Remember, the Jews and Samaritans really didn't like each other, but it just didn't matter in this case. The man was healed by the Son of God. Jesus asked him, "Weren't there 10 men healed? Why are you the only one, a Samaritan, who returned to give thanks to God? Rise and go. Your faith has healed you." Jesus healed all 10 lepers, But only this one man was truly thankful. And that's how it happened in the Bible.
Oh my! 10 people were healed and only one came back. I wonder what Jesus was thinking when only one healed person came back.
You're right, EP 320. Only one healed person came back to say thank you. That doesn't seem very fair, does it? Now you see why writing those thank you notes to people is so important.
Yes, I am going to write these notes while the Voyagers are on their other missions today.
Good plan, EP3. All right, friends, before we set out on our missions again this morning, we need to fuel up by practicing our mission verse and our power launcher phrase for today. Let's say the first one, the mission verse together, all right?
Glory to God, who is able to do far beyond all that we could ask or imagine by his power at work within us.
All right, louder this time.
Glory to God, who is able to do far beyond all that we could ask or imagine by his power at work within us.
Good job. And now let's
just say our power launchers. Let's do the first 3 together again. Go beyond with faith.
go beyond with boldness.
Go beyond with boldness.
Go beyond with boldness.
Go beyond with kindness.
Go beyond with kindness.
Excellent.
So then we need a new one for today. What do you think our new one is going to be? Go beyond with thankfulness. Can you say that with me?
Go beyond with thankfulness.
All right, one more time. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go beyond with thankfulness.
All right, friends, it's time to go do our other missions. It's time to go do our other missions, so we'll see you back here in just a little bit, okay? Yeah, what do you need, buddy? Okay, go to the bathroom. Rest of you go downstairs. I'm leaving too. You're going downstairs, right? We'll go see how it's all done. Yeah. See how the sausage is made.